Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another vlog. I'd like to talk today about one thing that I don't like about rebounding, and another thing that I find pretty important. And I have a confession to make. I can't jump. I mean, I need the safety bar. If I'm anywhere without the safety bar, I can't jump. I actually have family over right now who's going to help me record this and be here for me, because right now I'm not having the best day. And I usually try to have my granddaughter over as my protector when I have the bad days. Now, the one thing I don't like about rebounding, I know it's pretty hard to see because it's sitting right behind me, but this is like the only area I have where I can fit the rebounder. So in order for me to actually get on it, I have to be where the bar is, which means I have to rearrange furniture every time I want to use it. Obviously, we're trying to figure out a way to change that, but I'll show you what I have to go through to get the rebounder set up. Okay, this is what we go through. Then I want to rebound. Ooh, the chair. Put rebounder down, preferably without smashing my feet. This is the awkward part for me, especially when I'm having bad days.
Exactly.
And then what you can do if you're like me and you cannot jump is just bounce. And since I'm not having the best day, I won't be doing this long because my energy level is not that high. But you can see my feet. If you can see my feet. They're barely moving. As long as I'm going up and down, I'm happy. But then again, I don't do this. I don't even get on here unless I have a family member in my house. So you have to judge for yourself what you can do and for how long you can do it. Everybody's going to be different. I see a lot of videos out there that says, you're doing it wrong. No, there's no wrong. Because unless they live your life in your shoes, they don't know what you're able to do. Like, this is it for me for right now. I have not got the energy level to do a bunch of cheerleading routines. I'll have some weights over on the my bookcase that I used when I first did rebounding in 2020. But to confess the truth, I didn't jump then either. I just did the health bounce. Now by the end of it, I was bouncing a little better, and I was doing it half an hour in the morning and half an hour at night. And I did lose 80 pounds. And one other thing that I want to bring up that I'll cover in another video is how to change your breathing to help boost your metabolism. But, okay, that's what I'm going to cover for now, and Hi, I'm back. One other thing I wanted to talk about in this video is when I'm having a bad day, like I am today, and my energy level is virtually non-existent, it's obviously, or not obviously, but obvious that I won't be going back to work anytime soon until I can figure out why. I'm getting much better, believe it or not. I used to go through 4 bad days to every one, but I made a vow to myself in December that I will get up and do at least one thing. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be as much as, washing the dishes or going to the laundromat, or if it's, not a great day, anything. Make the bed. You'd be amazed when you go back in your bedroom and the bed's made and you're like, at least you accomplished that. The other thing I wanted to talk about was I've been searching everywhere for working from home. Now, if I work for somebody else at home, they're going to want to schedule me certain times of the day. And I now understand when people say my health is indifferent, I understand what they mean, because I don't know when the good days are coming. I don't know when the bad days are coming. I might have the best day I've had in forever, and the next morning, because I overdid the day before. So I wanted to talk about something I did find that I was excited about, and that was selling books on Amazon or other booksellers, because I did it before, only in reverse. If you've ever been to college or university, your biggest expense most of the time are your books, which I find sad. And when I was in college the last time, I was a single mom, and back in the early 2000s, late 1990s, to pay $80 for one book was not something I could do very easily. So I used to, and this was when Jeff Bezos had just started Amazon, I would go on, get the syllabus from my instructor, go on Amazon or online and Google the ISBN number and try to find that book cheaper. Because when you're paying, they're charging you $80 for a book, and then if you sell it back to them, they may give you $10 and then turn around and sell it for $70 again. So I remember one time just finding a book on Amazon for $7, where my bookstore was going to charge $80. And I was so excited to find that book. Even 20 years later, I'm still thinking about that book. I can even tell you what the book was. So when I saw the opportunity to buy and sell books online, I knew I had to try. And no, they're not sponsoring me, but you'll find a link to a website for them to tell you. And if you're not, this isn't, yes, I do get a referral fee. I want to be totally upfront with that. But this is something where on my good days, I can work whenever I want. If I wake up and feel okay at 2 in the morning, I can do some work at 2 in the morning. If I need to sleep and nap or having a generally bad day, then I can do that too. Obviously, I'm not going as quickly as I want because I want to focus on YouTube and getting my health back. Because if I can do that, then I can put a lot more effort into the books, if that makes sense. But if you find yourself in my position and you want to just look at it, there's a link in the description. If not, no harm, no foul. But if you would like to also subscribe, I'm still trying to feel my way around on where I want this to go. I know I want to find other people who are going through so much, because this happened to me in less than a year. I went from working 8, 10, 12-hour days in the heat, and now I'm having trouble rebounding for longer than 5 minutes. And I can't do a certain shift because I don't know what my day will be like. So anyway, if you just want to look at it, that's great. If you would like to like or subscribe, that's even better. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps my channel grow a little, and maybe I can find the people that are going through the same thing I am, because they just seem to be everywhere. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in the next video.